one other thing that sort of changed my story in my life in the UK so far was this particular doctoral workshop that I attended.
Mm.
Then I was in my first year of my PhD. So the workshop took place in London. So I had to travel from Scotland to London to attend the workshop. It was on a night coach, my first night coach, my first journey to London, anyways. So, and in that conference, I met two people there now who have been my mentor. And one thing is that you might have it's possible to have made 1 million attempt, but just one thing can happen within a
Yeah.
second. So
Yeah.
that's why you just have to keep trying. Don't get discouraged at
Mm.
all.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, all over the world. We have a very important guest today. We've been talking about Architecture Pearl is a place, a platform where we encourage ourselves, especially those who are internationally trained. I want you to know today, one thing you will take away from today's one is the fact that um, you should know that it shouldn't just be only architecture you are thinking about. There are so many things. All that matters is you want to be able to feed your family, you want to be able to be relevant in this session, and that is why today's interview is very important. So I like to welcome with me today a special guest. If you are going to his office, you will need to fill form application form to see him. Oh, he's not just any guest. So we have Ayo Adewumi. You are welcome to Architecture Pearl Show, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Amara, for that invitation. For your invitation and for that introduction.
No
Yeah, nice to
worries.
meet you, and good day, everyone, as well, to all our listeners and to all those watching us.
Thank you so much. So, I want you to introduce yourself because a lot of people will want to know now that who is this person. So, just tell me your background. Where are you originally from? Are you from China? Are you from?
Mhm.
Just tell us where you are from and a little bit about yourself that you are comfortable with us sharing.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, so my name is Ayo Adewumi. I'm a PhD holder in architecture from the University of Dundee in Scotland. But
Great.
prior to my doctoral study, I studied architecture in Nigeria at the Federal University of Technology, Akure, where I had
Mhm.
my first degree and my master's degree as well.
Okay.
It's in the area of where I'm from. So I'm from Ekiti State. So I'm
Okay.
proudly from the Fountain of Knowledge. Yeah. I don't know if you want to know more or that's okay for
That
now.
that should be fine. The only other thing
Okay.
I know people want to know is that you eat pounded yam a lot in the kitchen.
I try to, or we try to.
You tried to.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just want us to have a relaxed conversation. I know a lot of us, when we come to a new country, there are so many shocks that we were not expecting. So did you experience this at all? Was there a shock about architecture when you got to the UK? Or it
Yeah.
was like
Okay.
everything you love that happened? Just tell me a little bit about your experience when you first came.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that question. Yeah. I arrived the UK in 2015,
Okay.
and this was straight to to start my PhD
Okay.
at the University of Dundee.
Okay.
Yeah. Several shocks, several things that appear very strange to me when I started.
Mm.
And I think at the start of my PhD, then being a self-funded PhD student, I was trying
Oh.
to get somewhere to begin work and to probably to get some money for myself. And I applied to quite a lot of um, to some practices in Dundee. So some firms, some yes, in Dundee, but I couldn't get in because I was told that I have no UK work experience, and
Hmm.
that seems to be the constant feedback I was receiving all through the first, second year of my PhD. So the work experience thing was something, but then I felt that at least these people should have at least given me like a benefit of doubt that at least work experience will
Yeah.
start from somewhere.
Yeah.
But I sort of never had the opportunity. And also at the other shock as well, perhaps maybe was sort of responsible for me not even getting audience from this company. Maybe perhaps because maybe I studied outside the UK and perhaps they thought our practice in Nigeria may be quite different from what you
Yeah.
have in the UK. And yeah, and definitely they may be quite correct because later on I I taught architecture as well. So I could sort of understand perhaps the reason why I wasn't given an opportunity to
Hmm.
perhaps yeah show whatever I have. Yeah. But
Hmm.
so far so good. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know a lot of questions around work experience, but I usually say, where will we get it if you don't give us the opportunity,
A
you know?
chance, yeah.
So yeah, I think another question I want to ask is that was there a turning point, something that made you happy, that can make somebody watching you now to say, okay, I have hope. Was there any turning point you want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think the turning point for me, because even after finishing my PhD in 2020, then I was now fully immersed in academia,
Okay.
trying to publish, trying to attend conferences. But I think the turning point, really, which I'm sort of grateful for, is because at that time we now started what is called the Nigerian Institute of Architects UK section, and on that WhatsApp platform,
Yes.
um, I'm not sure if I can mention the name.
Yeah, you can. You're
So
free.
yeah, architect Bandele Olubodun. Then he used
Okay.
to be in London South Bank.
Yes.
He just dropped on the chat on the WhatsApp group that, oh, we are looking for a part-time lecturer at London South Bank
Oh,
to take studio. And yeah, then I was still looking for job then. So
okay.
I just dropped him a message. Then quickly I was scheduled to have an interview then with the head of school, Luke Murray. Yeah, yeah, that was the name of the head of school then. And before anything, I was already I mean, I started job almost, I think, the following week.
Oh,
As
wow.
so I was supporting studio sessions for the first year students,
Hmm.
and that actually helped to build the foundation for my journey into academia.
Wow.
Because with that appointment, several other things came up for me in London South Bank, and that was a good foundation for me to move to my current university. That's
Okay.
University of Greenwich, because I
Okay.
could then have some. I mean, I could then have on my CV
That you
some
have
teaching
work
experience,
experience.
yeah,
Yes.
in the United Kingdom. So that's that singular moment of architect
Hmm.
dropping something on the WhatsApp group, and I responded immediately
Yes.
because before that time I've made several applications. In
Oh
fact, I
my
have
God.
quite a lot of folders in my laptop of several universities I've applied
Hmm.
to. But yeah, but that singular act was really helpful. And yeah, so that seems to be the turning point.
Hmm.
And in this country, once you are in, you are in. It's just
Yes.
easy to move about and to navigate
Hmm.
about. But currently, I'm in the University of Greenwich, and I'm happy where I am. It's so far so good. Yeah.
Wonderful. This is so good. I didn't even know this story, but it is something very good because I also have that experience. I need to say this in the WhatsApp group. Because
Hmm.
I was in the WhatsApp group, it was announced there's going to be a meeting. I attended on that Saturday. And then one architect, Musa Garuba, was invited. He
Yeah,
spoke
yeah.
about how you need to answer your questions for RIBA Part 2. And I was
Hmm.
struggling
Yeah.
with it then. It was remaining one last attempt for me. And
Mm.
that was how. So if you are out there, you are listening to us, you are maybe a Nigerian who should be in the NIA WhatsApp group, whether you have MNIA or not, you should be in a group with your co people from the same country. This is not limited to Nigeria. Even
Mm-hmm.
other countries like Asia, Asian countries, they may have WhatsApp group. Find out what is happening in your locality. You don't know any opportunity you can be missing if you are not there. So
Yeah.
for me, I got something. He's also got something from the group. So a big shout out to those who helped us, and that is
Yeah.
architect Bandele Olubodu, because I also work with him in KICC.
Oh.
So I know
Mm-hmm.
him very well, and also the person that actually maybe he started the group. I don't know what's his
Actor
name.
Timothy.
Architect Timothy. So,
Yeah, yeah.
these guys, Architect Musa Garba, everybody in the group
Actor Musa is just so very superb. He's
is
very
too,
keen
he is
on people's progress.
on
He's
people's
really
progress.
keen.
He's
Yeah.
keen. Even Architect Mamiroro, I'm just getting to know her, but she's really been really, really supportive. So,
Yeah.
if you are going to, now that you're in the academy, so can you tell us, is there anything you think people should work on when they get here in terms of maybe portfolio, networking, or what do you think that people can help people who are watching you today?
Yeah, so I think before I proceed to answer that question, I think studying architecture, we should know that gives you a lot of opportunities in terms of
Yes,
job prospects. So
yes.
while I was in South Bank, I was teaching architecture, pure
Okay,
architecture students.
okay,
But at Greenwich, I'm in a different school. So
mm,
I'm in the School of Engineering,
okay.
where we have the built environment portfolio. So I'm teaching students studying construction management, quantity surveying. In fact, I'm the program lead for construction management.
Mm,
So that was possible because architecture gives you a bit of an overview
yes,
of the built environment of the
yes.
construction. So first of all, know that you are not
Mm,
limited
excuse me,
to
yeah.
teach only architecture. You can teach construction management students, you can teach anything related to buildings,
Mm,
you can teach construction tech, you can teach so many other modules in the built environment. So yeah, the first thing. Then now um to respond to your question. So I think networking is quite key.
yeah,
It's very important. In
mm,
fact, the WhatsApp group thing that we're talking about is
yeah,
part of the
yeah,
networking thing.
yeah.
And one other thing that sort of changed my story in my life in the UK so far was this particular doctoral workshop that I attended.
Mm,
Then I was in my first year of my PhD. So the workshop took place in London. So I had to travel from Scotland to London to attend the workshop. It was on a night coach, my first night coach, my first journey to London, anyways. So, and in that conference, I met two
mm,
people there now who have been my mentor.
mm,
So, Professor Alex Opoku, yeah, he was in UK at some point, but now he's in UAE. Dr. Dangana as well. She works for Waits. Yeah, so I met
mm.
them and they've been we've had several collaborations from that particular event. I mean, since that
Mm.
particular event. So it's very good to network
It is.
um, as much as possible because I still believe that I'm not even networking enough. Perhaps maybe I would have been top there now, but it's just good to network. Um, as well, if there is any building projects that is happening around you, maybe if you're a Christian in your church or if you're a Muslim in
Mm-hmm.
your mosque,
Yes,
that can also help you to sort of have a bit of understanding of the construction procedure, the construction
yes,
processes here. It's very important. And there are several events in the UK that have most of the events are free to attend. They just want people to come. So like
yes.
future build, like yeah, quite a lot where you can meet
Yeah.
with people and
I'm
you
gonna
don't
be
know.
in Future Build. I'm coming to Future
Oh,
Build.
interesting. Yeah. So it's very easy to connect with people. And one thing is that it's possible to have made 1 million attempt, but just one thing can happen within a
Yeah,
second. So
yeah.
that's why just have to keep up trying. Don't get discouraged
Mm,
at all. Yeah.
thank you.
So
Yeah,
that's
that's a good one.
yeah.
Thank you so much. Is there any mistake that you made or something that you think people should avoid? If you can remember, if you can't remember, that's fine. But did you think you made any
Uh,
mistake when you came? Maybe if you had done this better or something?
maybe not that I could remember.
Okay.
But I think one thing like that perhaps I used to say perhaps was a mistake, but I think it's not really a mistake, was when I started my PhD, it was a bit tough because new I mean I was very it was a new environment to me. I've not
Yeah.
studied in the UK prior.
Mm.
So then I used to think that, oh, perhaps should I have had a master's in UK before proceeding to a PhD. But
Okay.
I just know that it's a general thing for the PhD journey.
Yeah. Yeah.
It can be quite tough at the start, even if you've had your master's in the
Yeah.
UK, and yeah. So, but no really major
Mistake
mistake
like
that
yeah.
I could think of now. Yeah.
Okay. I think we are moving towards the end. Thank you so much for your time. But there's something I want to ask. If somebody just arrived now in the UK and they said, go and meet Dr. Ayo, what are the three major things? I know you can say 20 things, but narrow it to three that you can tell the person confidently. This is my advice to you, so that the person can calm down. Because a lot of people, when they come, they are like, oh, so much.
Mm.
One of my first shock, let me tell you, is when I was leaving Nigeria, my friend said, don't bother to take your clothes. When you get to UK, it's only one pound. You will buy clothes. Oh my God. I got to UK, I didn't see one pound. By the time I got a job, what will I wear?
Mm.
Somebody in church gave me clothes to wear. I'm not ashamed to say this anytime. A big shout out to Auntie Fola Oyebola. She gave me a good wardrobe, honestly. So, this is just one of those things, but you may have even better things to contribute to say, what are the three things you will tell this person that is new?
Yeah, so I mean, by virtue of my work as a university lecturer,
Mm.
I tend to meet quite a lot of international students as well,
Yeah.
perhaps who study architecture and they're doing MSc construction project management. The first thing the first advice I would give is that first of all they should be open to opportunities.
Okay.
Though they've studied architecture, they should open their minds to some other related fields or discipline
Mm,
where they can easily thrive. So, for instance, they can decide to be a BIM specialist. They can decide to go into construction management. They can decide to go into site management
mm.
through some of the transferable skills
Yeah.
that they've built in architecture. So, the first thing would be, first of all, be open to opportunities. Don't just
Mm,
put yourself in that um, box of architecture.
yeah.
Architecture is quite broad. Then the second thing is for them to know where they are going and how they need to get there. So
Mm,
if they need to start doing some certifications, some self-development, some
mm,
trainings,
mm.
they should not shy away from it.
Good.
So it actually depends on the level the person is at. So if the person is coming in as a student, so definitely I will tell the person to please ensure that, because most universities they have what is called the employability team that helps
Yes.
in
Mm,
writing CVs, in preparing, I mean,
mm.
helps in guiding towards writing CV, not that they write CV.
Yeah.
So they can help you, they can review your CV,
Mm,
they can prepare you for interview. So they should maximize that opportunity
yeah.
as well. In addition to networking. So they can even register to be student members of so many institutions like
Mm,
RIBA, like CIOB.
yeah.
And with that, they get to know what event is happening around them, and
Around them.
they can go to that as well. And the third advice as well is that, I mean, I'm a Christian, so the third advice is that just pray,
Yeah.
commit everything into God's hands, because He's the one
He knows
who
the
knows
future enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
the future. Because at the time I finished my PhD, when there was no job, I was considering doing another master's.
Hmm.
So, but the way God did everything and it turned out well, and I even had two options of job: should I remain in South Bank or
Hmm.
should I go to Greenwich? So prayer is very important, and
Yeah.
yeah, surely everything will be fine. Yeah, yeah.
Wow, 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 wow.
Thank
That's
you very
good.
much, man.
So, I didn't plan this question. I had it in, written somewhere, but what does success mean to you today? I know a lot of people think of success as anything like, okay, it could be that you are married, it could be you've got children, it could be anything, but In architecture, I know you're a PhD holder, I know you're a lecturer, but
Hmm.
what does success mean to you in any way you can explain it? I know I'm
I
putting you on the
think
spot.
I won't want to see success as something that is personal.
Hmm,
So I would like to see it from the perspective of how many people you've been able to help to achieve
wonderful.
their goals. Because definitely you'll keep working on yourself. So you have a PhD, you're a senior lecturer, you're a program leader. Yeah, those things will sort of come naturally once you maintain some level of consistency.
Yeah.
But I think a success a successful man or a successful woman is someone who has been able to help people, to mentor people. Now
Hmm.
we've mentioned some names here now, but
Yes.
yeah, but they didn't know that
No.
that singular had to make impact. So I
Yes.
just feel that success has to do with impact, and it's not just
Hmm.
it doesn't end with you, but how many people you've been able to help
Yes.
to achieve their goals. And yeah, so that's what success is to me.
That's a
Yeah.
very, very good one. I think I must say that number one, thank you so much for coming, agreeing to come on the show.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you because people may not know, but I know that we did not practice. We just went
Yeah.
on. I told you let's practice and let's just crack on. And it really came out nice. So thank you so much. Um, I really appreciate your time for coming here. And for all the people we mentioned their names, I want to appreciate you. One other person I didn't mention is architect Terry Okoro because I was looking for a place to do my attachment and she gave me an opportunity for 24 months. I really appreciate
Mm.
that. So thank you to everyone listening today. I know that you may be struggling with one thing or the other, but you've heard architect Ayo, Dr. Ayo, the way he has explained everything, what he went through. And whatever you are going through, like you said, pray and also trust and network. You never know
Mhm.
who is going to help you. So thank you so much for coming. And at Architecture
Thank
Pearl,
you,
we
ma'am.
talk
Thank you,
about
ma'am.
internationally trained architects and all that and how you can settle in UK. So I believe today's episode, you must have really enjoyed yourself. So thank you for watching. Dr. Ayo, is there any final word from you before we go?
Yeah, it's just yeah, thank you very much, for having me on this particular session. And if anyone is sort of keen I mean to get into academia, just feel free to reach out to me. I mean, I'm not at the very top there, but I think I can sort of give some guidance on how to go about it. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And if you are watching, please keep watching, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let our words reach people that are struggling. Right now, I like my first welcome video. What I said was, sometimes you get to a point where you're already okay. You are now, I'm now chartered. You are now also chartered with CIOB, I think, and
Yeah.
also a lecturer. We have got to a place that we are kind of okay.
Hmm.
But we are begging UK to help people, especially those who have jobs, those who have employment, who can give the work experience. We are begging them to do something and give us a chance. So thank you once again, and
Yeah.
see you in the next one.